Okay, so good afternoon. Thank you for having me, the Chamber. My name is Angela de Blasio. I'm the Economic Development Officer for the Brooks region. I'd like to say that I'm the boss of the Brooks region, but actually Jessica's here, so and we know that that's not true. So won't go down that road. First of all, I want to go into what we do. Before we go into what we do, I'm going to explain who the Brooks region is. The Brooks region is not only the city of Brooks, which many assume because of the name. It actually encompasses the city of Brooks, the town of Bazzano, and the villages of Dutchess, Rosemary, and Tilly, as well as all the other hamlets and communities in the county of Newell. Who we are. I'm going to kind of stray from all the way that the pictures are done, but Jessica Surgener, she's the community development manager of the city of Brooks. She's actually the boss, not me. I think she recognizes how productive I am, though, when she humors me and lets me think that I'm in control. Jessica spends most of her days working with development, meeting with investors, and in the background is always putting out fires and working and organizing her amazing team. Jamie McIntosh, she's a marketing specialist and executive director of the Brooks Region Tourism. Jamie knows her stuff when it comes to what, where, and when any events are happening in the Brooks region. She has experience in the oil and gas industry and was previously the marketing manager for the Brooks Bandits. Lisa Tiffin, she's currently at home raising her 2 daughters right now and her new baby boy. She'll be returning this fall as the master and supreme commander of the economic development team. We can't wait to have her back, although I'm not sure where she's going to work from because I'm becoming quite comfortable in her office. And me. I'm not sure why I would have to read this because I'm pretty good at talking about myself, but I'm the newest member of the team and longtime resident of the Brooks region. In certain circles, they call me a lifer. I guess I bring experience to the team, having owned my own business, Angel's Weddings and Things. That's where I became actually famous, as my daughter says. She always is saying, "Mom, you're famous. Did you know that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know I'm famous." I've also had commercial property here in the Brooks region and understand some of the hurdles that small businesses and landowners encounter. Anyways, as much as I'd like to talk about myself this entire time, we should continue with the task on hand. I've prepared a brief presentation of the economic development team in the Brooks region. We'll go through that first, and if there's anybody still here, we'll do some questions. Here's a quick video about us to start. Hope you enjoyed that. Here are a few of the organizations that we partner with. It is our job to connect the businesses and industries to them and ensure that they're getting the support that they need. Our economic development team development strategy was created by the Joint Services. And as in the video, the Joint Services Committee is made up of elected officials from the staff of the county and surrounding municipalities. They create our strategic focus, which is business support, investment attraction, and marketing. All 3 of these are tied to relationship building and marketing efforts. Here here we offer business support while working to attract new investment. We help businesses overcome barriers and build relationships to make those connections. Through marketing and promoting the Brooks region and local advantages that we have, we remind businesses that why they chose to set up shop here. These promotions attract investors, which in turn creates development, jobs, and economic growth. Marketing ourselves is a huge component of what we do, as we want to share all the great things that the region has to offer. We build relationships so we can make the connections. Business retention and expansion, also known as BRE. An effective BRE program is based on accurate knowledge of the business community and constant communication. Investment attraction. We attract investments primarily in developing a business environment that is attractive to investors by promoting the attributes of the region and as an investment location. Attracting new investments and encouraging businesses to invest further enables government to stimulate employment, increase assessment, and develop the economy. Marketing and branding. Something we really focus on is marketing and our branding efforts. A great marketing strategy attracts investors, developers, site selectors, new business and residents, and tourism. We've already mentioned a few of our partners, and this is even more of the contacts that we have. Breaking down the barriers. These are some of the ways we break down our barriers. One of our key pieces is connecting the sellers to the seekers, or the seekers to the sellers. We've recently created a matchmaking workbook to do that. That's not that kind of matchmaking, but you never know what might happen. It basically is a database that we've created of available land and properties on one side and investors who are seeking opportunities on the other. It's often difficult to find the resources and the people to talk to when you're interested in a new venture. And a lot of times you have property that you're not keen on listing to the world, but you would sell it if the right opportunity came along. That's where the matchmaking comes into play. We connect the dots and help create those relationships. Improving
that picture again. Sorry.
What's that?
Can I see that picture again?
Oh, maybe.
If it's a pain, don't worry about it. I just think it was my son.
There. I did it.
Oh, good job. Nope, not my son. I thought it was my son. He works for InPhase and he was doing a bunch of solar work and I thought, oh, that's him. Oh my gosh, I knew.
Well, we probably have a picture. Maybe that's him over in the corner there, where just you can see a back.
Kind of looks like him, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But anyways, okay, sorry for interrupting. Carry on.
No, that's no problem at all. That's actually good. Like a little bit of interruption is good. Improving our reputation. We've worked really hard to improve the reputation of Brooks. Actually, we've recently been named in the top 10 places to live in Canada, which is pretty awesome accomplishment for our region. And we beat Medicine Hat out, so that's also pretty exciting. Programs. Just a second. Now I got all my stuff mixed up. Anyways, programs. Here's some of the programs that we offer and the grants that we do that we're offering as well. Business Beautification Program. We've already did several grants. We've awarded several grants this year, and then we have a few still in the works. With recent restrictions on indoor dining, a huge focus has been on building patios lately. So that's pretty exciting for some of the local businesses. The blade signs, you've likely noticed them downtown that are hanging downtown. That's part of the blade sign program. The program was offered in 2019, and it was so popular that we decided to do it again. We're just wrapping it up for this year, and we'll be announcing the businesses that are going to be getting the blade signs. And the designs should be they're being designed and installed just in time for the summer. And that's not just for the Brooks region, that's for the whole, or not just for the city of Brooks, it's for the whole region. We're actually doing a couple in Bazzano this year. So they're really working on their own business beautification downtown kind of thing going on. So that's pretty exciting for them to have a couple new signs. I'm hoping that everybody else will jump on board and do that as well. So our New Proud campaign has really taken off this year. It's been amazing, actually. Well, in the last few months since I've been doing it mostly. Just kidding. In fact, this post that we have listed right here got over 36,000 views on it, which was incredible. We didn't expect that, but they were just over the moon about it. So that was really fantastic. We also do other highlights such as what's going up and get to know your neighbor, which kind of focuses on new businesses and new developments that are in the area, just to kind of let people know that what's happening. So and the Economic Recovery Task Force, also known as the ERT. We facilitate the Economic Recovery Task Force, the ERT. I'm just going to say ERT from now on because it's a mouthful. The ERT is made up of local businesses and industry and economic stakeholders. The team addresses business needs and assesses the economic recovery. And I think that's the whole presentation. So if you have any questions, or you can always contact me at the city, or you can look at all this information is also on our website. So yeah, that's the presentation. Do you have any questions?
For Melanie, put on the spot.
For Melanie, yeah.
I didn't really know what I wasn't even aware that this organization was out there, to be quite honest, or like a separate funded organization through the municipalities. I really didn't know what it was. So that was actually great. Do you guys work with the EID?
Yes, quite a bit. So our recent strategic plan that actually is starting to end here in 2021, a big portion of it is creating that relationship building that Angela spoke to with our large stakeholders, and the EID is obviously one of our largest stakeholders. So we do speak almost on a monthly basis to their team just to make sure that we're always on the same page. So and they're very big supporters of economic development. So that's also
absolutely. I think there's a lot of potential there for economic development and tourism. And yeah, totally something I'm not involved in whatsoever. We don't even live on EID interest land, but,
you
but it just made me think about that.